Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 2 of Let's Play Europa Universalis for Ante Bellum. Time will not conquer Rome. But we, in the first part, had a very rocky start. We got what my original game plan is to conquer a large portion of territory and take all of our cores and a large portion of territory from the Bulgarians. It's gone okay. We lost the majority of our army because the fight was much bigger than expected, but we got the Magyar support that I needed to, do it. If we didn't have the Magyar support, I don't know how part 1 would have gone. Because I did 2 test games. The first test game, I didn't have Magyar support, and then I did a second test game, so I thought, I'll try it again. Magyar support is such a key factor because they have free vassals. Those free vassals gave them so much power. Now, they are going to slowly diminish in power, obviously, because they're not going to have those vassals, as they're already integrating one of them. They're integrating someone who has only 2,000 men now, but, 4,000 or 5,000 men when it mattered. Because at the moment, obviously, they've, got rid of their army because they don't need it at the moment. Now, tech-wise, we are, green because we're awesome. Which is weird, because I don't think I've ever been green early game as Byzantium. But we're going to be focusing heavily on the missions. Right now, we're going to be doing Recover the Coastline and Conquer Bulgaria. And the Aegean Archipelago. That one's going to be a little bit more of a problem because I don't want to deal with Venice just yet. Because my navy was absolutely lambasted in that war. Like, we lost our navy. Whatever's left is mere remnants of what existed before. Now, unfortunately, the Nizids are protecting these guys, which means the Recover the Coastline is going to be a damn sight harder than it would have been originally. But we'll get there. Now, you are allied with... I'm probably just going to deal with Bulgaria again before I do anything to you. Because once I deal with Bulgaria, I'm gonna do take the Bulgarian land and finish the Take Bulgaria mission, because that will then offer me loads and loads more claims, and we gain Bulgarian as accepted culture, which it won't actually be because we're already an empire, so we only accept Albanian, Gothic, Pontic, and Greek. So big bucks for us there. I'm going to quickly build, like I said, we're going to build the free temples that are going to earn us a lot of money, and then we're going to, focus on the thing. Once we go to that, we get to go to safeguard Albania and the northern border, which I didn't actually think we'd be conquering those, but I'm not against it. And then we get conquer Crimea and conquer Serbia. Again, I'm happy with both of those. Recover the coastline, then leads establish the theme system, which is, basically conquer Anatolia, unite Asia Minor, invade the Caucasus, and, that's where it starts getting some big invasions right there. This leads to the Last Crusader Bastion, conquer Crete, conquer Cyprus, conquer Malta, Mediterranean fleet, and then into the unknown. So that's like a quest, the New World. I don't think I will be colonizing. I may colonize parts of Africa. But yeah, all these different missions will lead us in the correct position, in correct ways to, help us build up our economy and country. So I'm quite confident going back up to 16,000 men. So we're now back up to where our army was before the war, with some manpower spare. Now we could very much attack you. However, it wouldn't end well for me if I did, because you're not alone and I am. I mean, yes, I have Epirus, but Epirus is wank, so it's not going to do much good for us. If I brought these guys in, they would probably end up getting more than I could get. I'd have to put my army here, and then I'd still be really unlucky. Purely because I know what I'm like. We also got really unlucky with our air, which is what it is. I will indeed be settling southern Italy with Greeks to try and get the Orthodox faith over there a little bit quicker. Well, while I much would like a free army, I don't believe we're going to be doing that anytime soon. A lot of embargoes on me, which probably isn't helping, but we're still pulling in the most money in Constantinople. A little bit of it is being pulled away, but it's okay. We will accept that. Yeah, getting the barracks is kind of my big goal, early game goal, so I can, you know, never have manpower issues. But I believe we've got one more temple to build, and then that's it. We're now going to focus on getting the institution. Because now that we've got the temple, we've got the most expensive stuff. Sorry, the most buildings I really wanted. Thessaloniki, how quickly is this going along? Really quickly, so depending on how quickly we get this, we could not spend much money at all, but we'll see. We're 1,003rd in military. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, very lucky that nothing happened. Go back to earning our money. Alright, so right now we're not going to touch stating just yet, because it's not, we don't need to. Once we hit 24k, and I'm actually going to go up to 6 cavalry, like... I know I'm technically, I said I should be spending money, but Ryan, I'm trying to build my military so I'm ready for the next Bulgarian assault. Because, well, they have a lot, they have good allies. I got really unlucky with the allies they got. I allied a lot of people very quickly. There we go, we'll go up to 6 cav. We've got to, well, my next goal would be to take everything I'm claiming. I do have enough favors with nearly everyone for them to just help me because they love me. Which is good. My first idea set, we're going to go for... probably economic. Or quality. Economic or... I'm probably going to go military, actually. We'll go quality first, I think. Because as good as... Actually, no, we'll go quantity. Just so I can have a big army. Yeah, the bigger army we can have early on, the less than this is going to want to absorb us immediately. Yeah, that's, you know, that's a great idea, me. Depending on how quickly these places get this, I may not have to pay as much as that is telling me I'm going to have to pay. Okay, the Nizirs are no longer rivaling me. Good, 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 good. That's a lot safer than it, you know, them rivaling me. Okay. Okay, so the Londons are currently getting destroyed by Moravia. Perfect. Oh, okay. This is looking good. This is looking good. France has probably got a lot of money, hence why they... Yeah, these guys have a lot more income than I do, I would say. Oh, yeah, we can turn off our income. You know, we can turn off that as well. It's not going to do anything, but we can turn it off. Yeah, we're going to have to get our men ready for an uprising of sorts. Because that is a big fucking fuck us, really, that the game's doing right there. Pretty much every noble is disloyal, but what we can do is we can summon the Diet. So you want us to conquer something, you want us to conquer something, and you want us to have a slightly bigger fleet. The cheaper option. Yeah, they're still gonna be, you know, not like me for a while, but be right. And we lost about 500 men. Luckily, that wasn't, you know, we didn't lose a lot of men. But, yeah. Right now, we'll, you know, having cavalry early on is definitely going to help us out. Shock value. I may even go for another 2 just to really increase my cavalry, like my shock potential. Let's turn off our army, though. And we're definitely going to get this before we, you know, we do anything on Stratory. Oh, special cavalry. That's what we're going to get. Yeah, I'm going to save money up for the Renaissance because that is expensive and I would like it done. The fact that they have fucking that many ships really upsets me. I had way more ships than them. Alright, just want these 4 provinces, sorry, and then we're done with the next mission. So we've done this, we've done that, and have we done this one? This is the only one we haven't done. And all we need to do is make this stay into a monopoly. Oh, well, bring on multiple years of a really shit leader. Hopefully, our guy dies. He is careful though, so that's good. You know, he's good at not getting aggressive expansion. It's just he sucks at everything else, and now our economy is nowhere near as good as it was. A whole ducat a month, as we are, is really bad. That's a lot of money to lose. Okay, Venice is equal strength with me. And currently, my vassals all suck, so... Yeah, the Magyars are going to very quickly lose, you know, potential worth to me. On a side note, is there anyone who might let me vassalize them? Mentees would be the closest, but at the moment they're just it's a no. I'm gonna try something stupid. I'm gonna try and, you know, make them my friend and see if they'll let me vassalize them, because vassalizing that would save me a lot of time. We are gonna go for quantity because it just seems right. And while I could get that manpower straight away, I am going to wait. Just for a little bit, but we're going to wait. Roma Imperium. The always the end goal of a diplomatic of a Byzantium game. Yeah, Thessaloniki, you're getting more expensive. Stop getting more expensive and get this goddamn thing done. The Nizarids are going to be our main enemy. Luckily, they don't have much manpower, and they do have corruption. That is, unfortunately, coming down, but it's okay. Their overextension. Oh, because they've been in a few wars already. Good to know. Good to know. I don't want to waste any money right now. As much as I wanted that stability, did not want to waste money. Yeah, we need to max this out. I mean, yes, it's plus 10 influence to the clergy, but that I can deal with. Always spare no expense when it comes to admin, because, you know, it's always a good value. So what happens if our leader dies? House of Maverick. Oh, okay, so the house of these idiots, you know, gets on my throne. Okay. Can I get an extra point here? Oh, cavalry combat ability. Yes, please. Let's not spend money and get this now, because that needs to be done. Then we can get those two. Again, we are lightest of greens. I didn't really know what name I was going to go with, but that one looks good. Yeah, this is making me get myself an extra 2 cavalry before we go to war again. Yeah, we're not going to need to do that for a while, so hopefully we can get at least to the unconserved, or at least even in forced service, so we can then get the reinstitute the pronioi. Why would you want to sway the Pope? That seems like a very weird thing to do there, friend. Yeah, it doesn't look like our relations modifiers really helped. I'm gonna pretend we're friendly to them and see if that'll, you know, bump me up a few levels. Not being in the same religious group is going to really be a problem. Yeah, we made them happy. So right now we're seeing a decent amount of land, We could attack these guys, but unfortunately, I recently broke a promise to give them land, so they're not going to help me just yet. Outside of that, they just don't wish to help me because they're currently in shit styes of their own. Which is okay. It will be brought up and they will be, you know, tried for treason, but it's okay. Yeah, right now, we just got to focus on doing what we can do to. I'm gonna go for 10, 12 and 8 and see if that does really any good for me. Because I think the yeah, 24 is the combat width, so we're still under the combat width, which is good. My aggressive expansion is is gone everywhere, but basically, you know, in where it doesn't matter. So we will deal with this as we see fit. I'd really want to kill you because you're really small and convenient. Which is annoying, because that's what I like. I like killing small and convenient people. So army is going to cost us quite a lot. Siege ability, yes, right now. That is what we're going to go for. So I'm getting very, very close to just declaring war on Bulgaria and sodding the risks. But then I look at that and I'm like, well, maybe we shouldn't sod the risks. I don't know how long the recently broke thing is going to be, but hopefully not too long. So I'd very much like these idiots involved in the war with me. I'm gonna build spy network. I'm gonna basically start a little bit early in conquering this because, well, right now I don't really have a fucking choice because I ain't got anything else I can do. So I ain't going to beat these idiots, because they're going to be out with a few decent people and have a trade league. Now here are currently... I am stronger currently than them. But, you know, they're there and there. They're not... It's not like it's the simplest thing. And these guys have just been beaten in a war. It's very weird that their allies will help them. Cyprus is not even a problem. The problem is, though, they both have manpower and probably got money as well. So if they have manpower and money, they can immediately become a problem. So I'd much rather not rock the boat, as they say. All we need to do is get Hitler. Once we hit Levy en masse, though, I'm going to be happy. You already have 2 ideas? Oh, trade ideas. That's fine. So they're going to try and knock me out of my own trade node. That's okay. Start making those barracks so we can start getting more manpower every month. All I need is one reason to attack, and I'll just go for that. I don't care what the border's going to look like, because if I can, I'll probably just vassalize them, because that's a good vassal to have. And then it's only me and them, me versus them and Bulgaria, and I'm pretty sure I can do that. If I can, I'll try and get the Magyars into that, because then if the Magyars actually... As long as we siege their capital, it shouldn't matter. We'll have to wait and see, though, at the moment. I don't know. I'm already allied to both of their rivals, so that's good. Yeah, vassalizing them would be really good for us. And I mean very good. Kind of like the extra points, because any extra points gets me closer to Levy en masse and my infantry combat ability. So right now, any extra thing is great for us. One more month and we got Levy en masse. 30,000 manpower is now our max instead of the 20,000 that was previously. They still have a large amount of ships. That's a shame. Why don't you want to help me, you pussy? I'm not used to having this many people not want to help me. And no matter how quickly I could beat these guys, I don't think I could beat them quickly enough with Bulgaria on their side as well. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Oh, they have to be Greek to be... That's okay. It needs to be 35. You're currently 27. Well, we'll deal with that later. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to have to end this part here. If you guys enjoyed, if you guys did enjoy, please do follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, join the Discord. All the links will be down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys then.